Hour! Hello, pitch bitches, and welcome to another episode of Podcast in the Closet Hour with your host Stephanie and your host.
I am Scott.
This is Scott.
This is Scott.
That's Scott.
Yes.
So before we get totally started, I want to start the episode off with, while the intro music was playing, I smelt fart, and I want to know if you farted.
You smelt fart?
I smelt fart as the intro music was playing. Did you fart?
No, I did not fart.
You're looking at me like
there's only two of us in the closet, so if you smell fart, somebody had to fart and it wasn't me.
Well, I'm asking, am I smelling something else?
I'm not smelling anything.
I didn't fart.
I still can't smell.
Did you fart?
I did not fart.
Not even a little one?
I would never fart during the intro of our show.
I don't fucking believe you.
Well, I did not fart, so...
Okay, whatever. Anyways, that brings us to our next point.
Which is that we have a nice little amount of new listeners joining us for this episode, hopefully. After Maxwell put out our ad, as we discussed last week.
I'm kind of nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know,
Oh, because there's new people?
There's new people.
Hello, strangers.
Hello, stranger.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, stranger.
It will be a very scary, glittery, and gory ride. She couldn't even respond to that.
So yeah, Maxwell, he did an advertisement for us, and we are super excited. And we saw that we got more listeners. And
yeah, overnight.
Overnight, and that's crazy. I'm super excited about it. And he did such a great job with it, which, Scott's gonna
we'll get into that.
I'll let him talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later in the episode. Like we said, we were going to let you guys hear the ad, in case you haven't heard his show or whatever, or paid attention to our Instagram, because Stephanie she's held up her promise. She's been posting all kinds of stuff to our social media, and that includes videos of our first response of hearing the ad from Maxwell's house. So later in the show, you guys will get to hear that. In the meantime, we might as well catch you guys up on our week.
Yeah. So, okay. Exciting for me. Shark Week is over.
Yeah.
Shark Week is over.
I should have got a Jaws theme song to play.
I'm so happy that Shark Week is over.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh my God. So that happened. Other than that, let's see here. I reorganized the apartment.
Yeah, she got reorganized. She doesn't mean that she just moved things around. She put everything in boxes, switched things from other boxes, cleaned out the storage, cleaned the house from top to bottom. The house feels like almost brand new. So I'm thankful for that.
It was a pain in the ass. And I know that sounds really boring, but I don't know. The older you get, the less energy you have. And it's just it was so much. I mean, like he said, I literally got out the shed and I was like, okay, do we need these things? And I really went through stuff because I had some stuff in the house that definitely needed to go out there. And yeah, it was a huge mess, and we're trying to get rid of our couch and our love seat. Hey, Dallas Fort Worth, anyone want a fucking couch and a love seat? $75 or best offer for the set.
Check us out on Let Go. We have it actually posted on Let Go. So.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're trying to get rid of that crap, and we're going to be having company on Sunday. And I said, fuck it. I don't care if that stuff is still there. The rest of my house is clean. The rest of it looks great. I busted my ass. There's nothing I could do about that couch and that love seat until somebody comes and buys it.
If someone comes and buys it.
You know what? Someone's going to come and buy it. I'm going to have to contact Craigslist because they were fighting me on posting stuff. So
people post pictures of their dicks on a daily basis on Craigslist, and they're fighting you about posting.
Well, like they've said that they've sent me 2 verification emails, and they did, but there's nothing in the body of the email.
Oh my God.
Nothing in the body of the email at all. No link to click on, no nothing.
Wow.
So, yeah. Anyways.
So people who post pictures of their nuts have more than one opportunity to back out of it by sending you multiple verifications, and yet they still do this?
I don't fucking know. You haven't helped me. I took pictures of everything. I can't get it figured out. And that makes me sound old, too. It's not like I don't fucking know how to work technology and shit. Just depends on...
You damn millennials. You stupid little millennials.
Stupid little millennials?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
A millennial is a generation after Y. After it's Generation Y, not after Generation X. And it ranges from the 90s to the 2000s. It's the newer kids. Trust me, I'll get into millennial stuff here in a little bit.
I'm not a millennial kid.
No, well, almost, but no.
I was born in 88.
You act like one sometimes, though.
Oh, fuck you. How? How?
We'll get in there. It's part of a segment of the show, so we'll move right into that. Is there anything else you want to add from our week?
Oh, yeah. So Christmas shit is all up. That was a big feat. It was,
by shit, she means Christmas tree lights and all that.
Oh, yeah. And Scott's back's been hurting him, so he's tried helping, but it's been really hard for him to help. So I've been doing the Christmas stuff, and I'm just glad it's up. So
yeah, I'm not gonna whine about my health because I've been sick and stuff, and I know I've been bitching about that, like in last week's episode and the week before. Well, 2 weeks before. So, yeah, my back is fucked up, and that's all I'm going to really say about that. My back is foobar right now, and I don't know what to do about it. But in the meantime, I'm just going to sit in a closet and record a podcast.
So, yeah, anyways, with, Christmas stuff being up, everything like that, I want to mention that next week Santa's coming to town.
Yes.
Then we're going to be on another short hiatus, and just until after the first of the year, so we can enjoy the holiday.
Yeah. So really, realistically, if the episode comes out when I want it to, really, you guys will miss us for about a week. It won't even be as long as the last one. So, and we got a little something planned for the Christmas episode. So, I guess that tells you right there, it officially will be a Christmas episode.
Oh, absolutely.
So
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Expect a Christmas confessional, and Stephanie's got a little new segment planned, so we're gonna give that a spin.
Yeah, and also in addition to the new segment that I came up with, I am gonna have my friend Michelle on sometime, so that way we could talk about. I think we're gonna talk about Plexus, but I need to discuss the content with her. But then my friend Elena, she is coming over on Saturday for a little bit, and her and I are going to do a short little interview or something. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to announce what it is just yet. Just know that something good is coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a little segment with just my friend Elena and I. So, yeah.
Yeah, she's up to some reindeer games.
Feeling a little bit festive.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and I'm about to start my paintings. That's exciting.
I thought you were going to say, and I'm about to start my period. I was going to be like, what? I thought Shark Week was over.
No.
Shark Week is supposed to be over.
Shark Week is gone for 3 weeks at least.
Ooh, rough.
Yeah.
Well, I don't personally have too much to add to the week. The part about my back hurting is really all I have to add. Other than that, I got kind of obsessed with Bar Rescue. I've been watching the shit out of that show.
Oh, yeah, you have.
Been binge watching that, which is kind of appropriate for a bar show.
I would much rather binge watch that with you than Little Women.
Really? I like Little Women, too.
No, but I would rather binge watch Bar Rescue with you. Because after so much of it, it's like when I watch Dance Moms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I'll have like a 4-episode marathon. That's cool. And then watch some more of it another time. There's just too much bitchiness in there.
I can't watch Dance Moms at any time.
Have you ever tried?
Yes, it's
What drives you crazy about it?
Isn't that where Honey Boo Boo came from? Dance Moms?
No.
That's where she started. She was a pageant
Pageant. No. Abbey Lee Dance Company or Dance Studio. That is a dance studio that has nothing to do with pageants.
Oh, okay.
No. And basically Dance Moms is about, they're the moms of these dancers, and they're all complete bitches and catty and horrible to each other.
Ooh.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The girls, no, it's funny. Like, the girls get along. The girls are cool with each other. It's their moms. That's why it's called Dance Moms and not dancers. You know
it's
what
not
I
about
mean?
the girls. It's about the moms.
Yeah, so it's pretty funny. And then Miss Abby is a considerable bitch. She is rough. So, I don't know, you just get into this where you're like, oh my God, Abby, shut the fuck up. And that's kind of how I get with Little Women, because I want to be like, oh my God, Tara, shut up. Or, whoever, Tracy, fucking, whoever it is, it's pissing me off, that episode.
Yeah.
Fucking Todd. So, okay, sorry, went off on a little tangent there.
A little tangent. You said little tangent.
Alright, so, do you want to add anything about the week?
No, I mean, I said, I don't really have much to say about the week. I'm ready to get into the segments.
Let's go, Uber update.
Uber update. Alright. Uber update.
Woo-woo! Okay, so, this one is pretty cool. And it's one I've actually been meaning to talk about for a while. I've just had other crazy Uber experiences happen, so I wanted to talk about them too. So I met this girl, Miss Antoinette. She is absolutely lovely. She is a model. She's just this amazing chick. She's awesome. And I went and I picked her up, and I knew instantly she was going to be going to some club. And it's a club that I used to go to back in the day when, when you're in your early 20s, a lot of times you do clubbing and stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of what you do, Mm-hmm. You go out, you party, blah, blah, blah. So, anyways.
I wasn't much of a clubber.
No, I know you were that type, but I was. I'd go out with my girlfriends, woo, party type of thing. So, and it's so funny, like whenever I try and go out and party with my girlfriends nowadays, I need 2 days to recuperate afterwards. I can't life.
That is the early stages of being old. I know. I'm well into those stages.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so proud of all the shit that I've done around the house to... Now, I talk about, clubbing and partying, woo, exciting. And now what's exciting to me is,
cleaning out your storage unit.
Cleaning out my storage unit. So, wow. Yeah, that puts things in perspective for me.
Oh,
anyways, so I knew where she was going instantly as soon as she got in the car. I'm like, you're going so-and-so, right? And she's like, oh my God, how'd you know? I'm like, because that used to be my spot too. And so anyways, I took her there. It was a 45-minute ride. The coolest ride ever. She let me bump out with Melanie Martinez because she actually knew who she was.
Ooh.
Oh, I had another Uber customer that knew who Melanie was the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But anyway, so her and I listened to Melanie the entire way through. And, we just talked about all kinds of stuff. So her and I decided to be friends. And so we're on each other's Snapchats, we're on each other's Facebooks, and we talk and all that good stuff.
Cool.
And she's going to be coming back down to Texas for a couple of weeks, and then she's going to have to go back to Florida.
You're having interpersonal relationships with your customers. We're going to have to bring corrective action.
I got a lady date, okay? That's my point. Is when she comes into town, we got a lady date.
Cool.
I don't know where we're going, but we got a lady date. We'll get figured out. So that's my Uber update.
Well, cool. Yeah.
I have a lady date.
Do you have anything? I know you said she takes photos and stuff. Do you have anything of hers that you want to put out there for her?
Well, I haven't asked her if I can.
Oh.
I mean, I don't see why I couldn't, but at the same time, I don't want to. I need to ask her.
Yeah, and if she's interested, you could always bring her on for an interview.
Oh, hell yeah. I think she would really like that.
Cool.
Yeah, she's really sweet.
Well, guys, as you guys can probably already tell, we're not nearly as pissed off as we were in the last episode. That's why we titled the last episode "Pitched Off." Because
we're still pitched off, but
I think this time it's going to be more centered on specific things.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect segment right into Pitch a Fit. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, let's
pitch fit.
Once again, it's time to pitch a fit.
A little maniacal laughter over there. All right, so what do you want to pitch a fit about?
All right, well, for what I've decided that I'm going to pitch a fit about, I mean, trust me, there's always enough to bitch about in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one of the things that annoys the figgity fuck out of me.
Okay.
And nothing against your sister, I love Kirsten, but this is the time that I notice it probably the most is being around her and her friends. Millennial speak. I cannot. It's not even that I can't stand millennial speak. I don't get what the fuck they're saying sometimes.
Well, that's when we consult sister and we ask.
Like, okay. And I've been guilty of saying this one, but this is the one I hear a lot.
What?
The struggle is real. That is millennial speak.
That would be considered millennial speak.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Here's one. This one drives me up a fucking wall. On Fleek.
Now, Fleek drives me crazy. I don't like Fleek.
Define what on Fleek is, because when I hear that, it makes me think that they're like on the Starship Enterprise.
Not Fleet. Fleek.
What the fuck is on Fleek?
Okay, usually when people are talking about it, they're referencing their eyebrows.
Really?
Eyebrows be on fleek.
Okay.
The only reason I know any of this is because of my sister. Seriously, otherwise, like, I would have no fucking clue. And I've been aged while Ubering as well, too. Someone was talking. No, there was this girl, I was taking her to her job, and she was talking about something, and I can't even remember what she said. All I remember is being like, what's that mean? And she's like, oh, well, it means blah, blah, blah. And I remember asking my sister about it, but there's so much that I can't fucking remember which one it was.
Have you heard this one? JOMO.
JOMO?
Joy of missing out. I haven't heard that, have you?
What does that even mean?
It means like,
What does it mean?
It
JOMO.
means like...
It sounds like a kind of coffee.
It'd be like, okay...
JOMO? Would you like some JOMO?
It'd be like a bunch of teenagers, like, and have a party and they invite their friends. And their friends is like, no, that's JOMO. They had fake beer. It was lame in the first place. Like, so... There is joy of missing out of that. It's something that you didn't want to be a part of in the first place because it's lame.
Oh, okay. So when my sister's like, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't go to Grandma's, I was like, nah, it's cool. It's JOMO.
Oh, God. I need you guys to know. Some of these things I've looked up. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what they mean. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I've read about some of this. Hundo P. Do you know what Hundo P means?
No.
Take a guess.
Means 100. Hundo P?
Yeah.
100 pussy? 100 penis?
100%.
Hundo P.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds so stupid.
What the fuck is fubbing?
Fubbing?
Yeah.
Ooh, it sounds dirty. Sounds like something dirty you would do with a fat person. Me and my boo, we gonna get our fubbing on. I don't know. What's that mean?
It means, like, when someone's talking to you, you're texting or using your computer, using your tablet, you're fubbing them.
Fub.
Here's one I say all the time. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, I like that one.
And here's one you say all the time.
Okay.
This one kind of drives me crazy. I can't even.
Oh, I can't even. You can't even because I can't even. You're just like, I can't even because she's over there going, I can't
even. And the one that I fucking cannot stand.
Do I do this one?
No. Thank God you don't use this. Bae.
Hey, bae.
Don't call me your bae. Don't call anybody your bae.
Remember how you...
If you want to say babe, say babe.
Remember how we said we were going to give each other nicknames?
You're not calling me bae.
I'm going to call you bae.
I'm going to call you Stinky Cheeks.
No! I wash my ass, okay? That's right, asshole.
Oh, wash my ass, okay?
Alright, what's next, bae?
So, that means millennial speak just drives me up a wall. I hear it all the time.
You have any more?
No, I mean, there's plenty of more, but, I mean, there's a ton that'll bother me. There's, JK. Don't say JK to me.
JK.
Don't say JK to me. It's bad enough that you can't type just kidding in a text message. Why the fuck can't you say just kidding? Don't say JK to me.
Okay. Alright.
TBH. Don't say TBH.
To be honest.
Don't say TBH. Say to be honest. Please don't say TBH to me or I'll punch you in the face. Not you particularly, but...
You better not punch me in the face. I'll punch you back in the fucking face.
Fight in the closet!
Yes.
But anyway, that's...
Can we do Jello wrestling in the closet?
What? Oh, I thought you said jolly wrestling. Like, what the fuck is jolly wrestling? Do we
Jello
dress up
wrestling. You didn't answer my question.
Sure.
We gotta take all the clothes out.
No. I thought you said jolly wrestling, and I started like imagining two Santa Clauses like duking it out in the closet. It's the jolly, jolly wrestling event. Anyway.
Womp womp. Okay.
Alright, what do you want to pitch a fit about?
Okay, so I want to pitch a fit about something that is my biggest pet peeve. I'm sitting here talking to you guys with my eyes closed. I don't even need to look at my notes.
Besides my lack of cleanliness.
Oh yeah, besides that.
She's lying.
I'm not lying.
She's still lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not fucking lying.
Don't make me call the cops on you.
Oh my god, why'd you fucking call the cops on me? Why, what? What would you tell the cops? I'm calling you on your shit. What would you tell the cops?
I would tell them, my bae is not on fleek.
No, you wouldn't. So, anywho.
I'd be like, TBH, my bae is not on fleek.
TBH, my bae is not on fleek.
That sounds like a completely different language. Does it not? TBH, my bae is not on fleek. What the What? Anyway, I'm gonna taper off this pitch a fit because I'll just keep going and let's hear what you have.
Oh, but it's so funny.
Okay. Fuck millennial speak.
Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay. So, what I want to pitch a fit about is something that is near and dear to my heart. I don't even need to look at my notes. I've got it all right here. And by here, I mean my face and in my head.
In her face space.
In my face space. Okay. If you're around me, the first time I hear you smacking your food, I will have it in my mind that I want to punch you in your fucking face.
Smacking your food is a compliment, especially if you cooked it.
It is not a compliment.
Yeah, it means we fucking
were
love
you
it.
Raised by fucking wolves. No, okay, so in Tonga, they believe that burping while at the table means compliments to the chef.
I mean, they kind of fall in the same category.
No, they don't. Don't smack your fucking food in front of me. And, I mean, okay, I really thought about it, and I guess where that... Stop. I fucking hate that sound. I'm gonna kick you square in the nuts. Fuck. No. Negative Ghost Rider. No.
Negative Ghost Rider?
Negative. So, no, it's like when I was little, I would get smacked for smacking. And I think that's maybe where it comes from. But that sound is awful to me. It is worse than nails on a chalkboard. I won't punch you the first time, but I will ask you to stop smacking. I don't care who you are. I will ask you, could you please stop smacking?
That is an interesting beginning to a sentence. I won't punch you the first time. You can put anything after that. Well, I won't punch you the first time if you bring me some coffee.
Look, that's just my southern courtesy.
Oh.
I will not punch you the first time, but the second time I will.
You get smacked for smacking.
I mean, seriously, if you're going to act like that, go sit in the fucking corner. That's where you belong. Smack that corner, because it's not working for me. I don't give a fuck. No.
Oh, God.
So, there's my pitch fit.
Oh, perfect timing as well.
Yay!
Because it sounds like the bells of the pitch of church, or the church of pitch, is calling us back to our weekly confessional. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're back once again, stepping into the booth of truth. Steph and I will give you our weekly confessionals.
Alright, so, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You go ahead.
Me go first?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. So, alright, so you new listeners probably don't know this. I got into a wreck a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I've been having back problems ever since. Not like Scott's got going on, but my back has still been pretty bad. I felt it this morning all the way up into my hip. Fucking horrible feeling. I know I'm getting old, but the best thing I could do is stretch and just keep on trying to make sure I take care of it. But
and just acceptance, that also helps.
Just acceptance, that also helps. Rim shot, rim job.
Rim shot, rim job, whatever
rim
it is.
Job. So, here is my confession. Here lately, I have been talking to my parents. They are both in heaven, or wherever. I don't know where they are. That's none of my business. But I've been talking to them, and I'll do it a lot of times while I'm driving. If I'm driving by myself, I'll just start talking to them.
Like you speak out loud?
Yeah. I just talk to them. I'll have the radio off. Just concentrate on driving.
Do you ever get a response in any way?
I don't know, like, I feel it. It's like it's almost like a feeling that comes over me where I'm like, oh, there's somewhere around me.
Yeah.
That's just normally the feeling that I get.
Yeah.
And here's my confession. As I was being smashed into, I was talking to my parents.
Oh, wow. That sounds really dirty.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, man. This is where y'all would want a picture, man. That was the most god-awful sentence I've ever heard in my life. Oh, God. So,
as I
when the car crashed into the back of my car, I was talking to my dead parents.
What were you saying at the time?
I can't remember what I was saying. I was just like...
Help me get through this traffic. Clear a path, Mom.
Clear a path. So, I know it doesn't seem like a real crazy confessional. There's just something to that. I was talking to my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't do it every single time I drive. I'd probably say that I do it maybe 2 times a week.
Mm.
And what are the odds that happened to be one of the times when I was
that
just
is
talking
strange.
to him? Like, I miss y'all. I wish y'all were here, you know. this is what I'm doing right now. This is what I think you guys would think was funny. Mom, I know you would hate this. But, I just, sitting there conversating with them. And I wish I could remember what I was saying because, I don't know, that would be interesting to explore what I was actually saying at the moment. I can't. I mean, everything happened so fast.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So, anyways, there's my confession.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you got? Hopefully it's better than mine.
Well, mine's probably a little. I find that on my confessionals, I tend to go to embarrassing things for myself. So.
Well, maybe that's healthy.
All right, so maybe I don't know. I don't know how healthy this was.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, so I don't know if we've talked about it on the show before or not, but if we have, our regular listeners know that you're a huge Sims fan. You play the fuck out of some Sims and always have.
Yes, I have.
I don't play with
Sims 1.
I don't play with them so much now, but I used to play the shit out of the Sims.
Okay.
So much so that I downloaded houses like you did, people, clothing.
I
stuff
made
like that.
houses and people would download them.
And you dressed your Sims in clothing you downloaded. You recreated your whole town, right?
Oh yeah, modded. Haha. Yeah.
Modded. All right, that's exactly where I'm going with this.
Okay.
You downloaded mods for the game.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you ever download a sex bed? Because I did.
A sex bed?
Yeah.
The heart bed?
Yeah. No. This is a modded bed for your Sims that you can put them in different sexual positions. And they'll actually fuck.
No, I had the little heart bed, but no.
So my confession is I got so into The Sims at one point. I downloaded sex bed. I downloaded it so that their anatomy was correct, so their skins were correct. Didn't have the blur anymore. They actually had body parts. And then I added the mod where it makes woohooing, which is sex in The Sims. Anytime someone woohoos, there's a chance of pregnancy. So, yeah.
So, that is embarrassing, Scott.
Well, thank you.
That is very, very embarrassing. Fantastic. Yeah, because I never did that even.
Yeah, I did.
I knew that there
were
were
a sex couch, a sex chair.
Wow, I didn't know about these sex items.
Yeah.
I did know you could get them naked and stuff.
You can actually get a chair where the girl will sit and play with the toy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, people made their own animations and added it to the game. I don't know if they still have this stuff. But
so why did you want to download these things?
I was curious about how it worked. How they...
How does it look like when a girl plays with yourself?
That's not what I meant. You know how I am. I pick things apart like movies and music and stuff. So that I was like...
You weren't picking anything apart. You were putting it together.
They were very stiff animations too.
I was drinking some tea when he said, God.
You're not Mrs. Chokes on Dick, you're Mrs. Chokes on Tea.
Oh my God.
So there you go, that's my confession. I know it's not a big dramatic thing, but it is embarrassing.
That is embarrassing as fuck. You are not lying. You take the cake this week, Buster. Oh my God. So, I guess that brings us into our what the fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
segment.
This whole episode's been kind of what the fuck. The fuck are you two talking about? Especially to new listeners, they're probably like, what in the fuck are they rambling about? When I first tuned into a new podcast, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm so confused.
Does it ever make you, not want to listen?
No, because then I get curious most of the time. Some podcasts I don't listen to. Hopefully we're not one of those podcasts where people are like, fuck this. They listen to 10 minutes and are like,
remember what happened when we were on Periscope?
Oh, yeah, we did get 6 people viewing and instantly. Yeah, but you told them I had no pants on.
No. No, I didn't. You said you were wearing pants when you normally don't. And then that's when 2 people dropped off and it went from there. You're the one who told them you don't normally wear pants.
I wear my trousers everywhere.
Ew, that's what he wants you guys to think.
Alright, well, let's hear your what the fuck news.
Okay, so I found this on mirror.co.uk. I didn't find this on Snopes. I looked for it. No, I'm like, ever since Fappy, I've been really like, I need to check this shit out on Snopes to make sure it's legit. And I did not find this on Snopes. So if this is a hoax, somebody tweet at me, someone Facebook me, do something, tell me. All right, this was done December 9th by Simon Carr. Doctor issues health warning after bizarre dance act sees dancer pound private parts with a building block.
What the fuck?
The performer eventually holds the block up and drops it onto her intimate area before getting up and grinding on the smashed remains.
Is it sad that I assumed it was a guy smashing his dick with a block?
What made you think it was a guy?
What action?
No, this is concrete.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, like a cinder block?
Listen, this is the bizarre moment a dancer busts a new move in almost something else, when she beats her private parts with a building block as part of her routine. The performer eventually holds the block up and drops it onto her intimate area before getting up and grinding on the smashed remains.
She's just a dancer, and this is part of her...
This is part of her act.
This is almost bad as that butter lady.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that bitch. Oh, my God. Okay, side note, just go to YouTube, type in butter dance, enjoy. There you go.
Yeah,
okay.
Seriously.
So the crowd cheered the dancer, who is clad in 1980s style pink clothes, and her genital bashing antics. The health authorities raised concerns about increasingly attention-grabbing and dangerous dance stunts.
Okay, yeah.
The clip was posted on VidMe on December 3rd and since then has been viewed thousands of times. Okay, yeah, it says weird. A woman bashes her crotch with a concrete block in bizarre dance routine. Dr. Jepithad Ford hit out about the health implications of recent bizarre dance acts posted online, which have included a woman using fire on her vagina.
Ah! But that gives a whole new meaning to fire crotch.
He told the Jamaica Star the pubic bone could damage the skin above the vagina. If the skin hits against the bone...
The fucking brick could damage the skin above the vagina.
I know! That's what he's talking about. It can cut against the surface. It can cause laceration secondary to blunt trauma. It is thought on the video that many have been filmed on the Caribbean island. One viewer... Clive Esquire wrote, "What in the heaven's name is wrong with these idiots? And when will they stop making a shameful spectacle of themselves?" CityGirl78 posted, "I do not understand this thirst for the video light/fame. This is so idiotic. The dancer is not the first person to put their genitals under due strain, with one man choosing
under construction."
Yeah, right. With one man choosing to use swing. Looks like it should say a swing. 3 crates of beer with his penis.
Ah.
So, but that part goes on to a different. So that's. What do you think?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no joke.
Like, I can't imagine. Like, okay, so think about it from a guy's standpoint, and I'll think about it from a chick's standpoint, right? You're leaning back. I'm gonna lean back, y'all. You got this cinder block. Why?
What goes through your
How?
head?
Like, what? Yeah. What goes through your mind that makes you say, I'm gonna drop this big old cinder block on my dick and or pussy?
Ugh.
Dick and or pussy.
Wow.
Because some people have both.
True.
So let's be sensitive.
To all you Hermes out there.
We love you, Hermes. We love you, Hermes. I was a Hermie before the operation.
We got some love for Hermes. What? That's a true confessional right there.
No, but like, what goes through your mind where you're just like, yep, let me smash this on my fucking dick and or pussy, and then I'm gonna grind on the remains. What in the actual fuck is wrong with you? Like, what kind of squirreliness have you got going on up in there where you think that that's an okay thing to do?
All kinds of squirreliness. They left their nuts behind.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm ready for your what the fuck news.
Alright, well, mine is kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? I found mine on Facebook probably, like 4 days ago. It was trending, and my article actually comes from Yahoo Tech, and it is entitled, Google Wants Your Blood.
I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that at all.
Ariel Duham Ross of The Verge wrote this in December. Actually, it was like 5 days ago she wrote this article. Alright. Google might be joining the needle-free blood test party. The company has filed a patent for a needle-free blood draw system that can be used either as a wearable on a person's wrist or as a handheld device that takes blood from a fingertip or other parts of the body.
How do they get it out of you without a needle?
Alright. The patent, which was published today and is still pending, describes a blood draw system that works by sending a surge of gas into a barrel containing a microparticle that pierces the skin. Once blood is released from the skin, it's sucked up into the negative pressure barrel. Such an application might be used to draw a small amount of blood, for example, for a glucose test, Google explains. This means that the technology could end up being used to help people with diabetes. We emailed Google to ask about this, and a spokesperson replied, "We hold patents on a variety of ideas. Some of these ideas later mature into real products or services. Some don't. Prospective product announcements should not necessarily be interred from our patients." So, somebody like me, that sounds great, because if you guys don't already know, I fucking hate needles.
He is deathly afraid of them hoes.
So, if I could get my blood drawn or medicated in some way without having to deal with a needle, but I'll be honest, that sounds a little bit crazy too. It kind of freaks me out.
I don't know, like, I'm not okay with any of that.
Like gas being shot into a microparticle?
I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. Like, I'm not okay with it. Maybe that's me. I like to think I'm a pretty forward thinker, and pretty progressive, but I'm not okay with that. There's just something doesn't set right with me on that. So, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's I'm like, wow. Like, that just really caught my attention when I first saw the article. Because, of course, like I said, I have the issue with needles, so any possibility is like, But then as I read into the article, I'm like, I don't know if I want this gas micro thing shot into me. That sounds just as bad, because technically it's piercing the skin still. So, anyway, I just thought that was interesting. It really is like, what the fuck are they doing? And it may never become anything. This article is saying,
they're gonna have to test this microbe. They're gonna have to get all their ducks in a row before they make sure that this doesn't cause cancer in people. That this doesn't, like.
But can you imagine Google invents the new way to draw blood?
That just doesn't seem real.
It seems weird, doesn't it, for Google to even be in the medical field of any kind? That's so strange to me.
That is strange. Wow.
Well, there you go. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the figgity fuck?
Well, for you guys who don't know the show that well yet, this is our final segment of the show. This is called Last Minute Pitch, and we take a moment before we close out the show to tell you something about something we're really excited about or something we feel very passionate about.
It can be a product or an idea or a concept. It is not limited to actual physical things.
No.
In fact, most of the time, the things that I pitch are not physical things. Most of the time, it's an idea. So, but that's me personally. So, this is our time to do that for all of our new listeners that aren't aware. It's really fun for us. We hope that you like it too. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. For me this week, it's a person. As we started out talking about in the beginning of the show, we actually had an ad on the podcast Maxwell's House, which is hosted by Brian Maxwell, and he did it for us. He actually took the time to listen to our show and record an ad to get his listeners, get it to his listeners so that they have an opportunity to see if they like our show as well. And he really did it well for us. So what I'm pitching this week is Maxwell's House, which you can find at badboardy.com, is running a deal on ad space for a company or a podcast or whatever it might be, a product, something that you want to advertise on his show and get it out to more ears. He's running a $19 deal until Christmas. So by the time this episode comes out, you guys probably have around 2 weeks. Trust me, it's well worth it. We already have new listeners and this is not even a full 24 hours after he dropped his podcast with our advertisement on it. But best of all, as we promised from our previous episode, that we would play the ad from that episode of Maxwell's House, which happens to be number 69 if you want to check it out.
Number 60, Ryan.
60, Ryan?
Number 69!
Steph's tired.
Brunch.
I can't find my little rim job.
Rim job!
So none of that this week.
Hey, baby. Can I have rim job?
No.
No?
No.
He's lying, y'all. It's gonna happen. Nope.
Anyhow, so I do have the actual ad here I'm about to play, and you guys will get to hear how well he described the show. I think this is the first time I've heard someone, even above myself, be able to put a description to our show.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it really is. So, here's our ad. This is for listeners, or pitch bitches, as Stephanie likes to say.
It's for pitch bitches. I love y'all pitch bitches.
This is for those of you who haven't listened to Maxwell's House or won't. You'll get a chance to hear the ad here. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a play. And this will be...
Play! Stop talking about it. Play!
Fine. Gosh.
What's going on, folks? Brian here. We're only 23 days away from the Four Color Demons New Year's Bash at Maxwell's House. If you have any questions about how to get there, what you need to bring, what time you need to show up, you can email thebrianmaxwell@yahoo.com. You can grab us at the contact page.
Make sure you don't email thebrianmaxwell@gmail.com.
Maxwell Classic. And for those of you coming from far, far, far away, much like myself, I assume that you kill those long travel hours with a good episode of a good podcast. And I've got another one for you that I want to tell you about. Podcast in the Closet Hour, also known as Pitch. Podcast in the Closet Hour, I'm going to call it Pitch from now on. You can go to podcastintheclosethour.com, which seems like the proper .com that they should be using, or you can go to closetpodcast.com, which sounds like it may be for a group of people who are doing a podcast to help gay people come out and tell their family members that they're gay. But you can also go there. Pitch is made up of these two cats who fell in love a few years back, and they decided that they wanted to start doing a podcast. Stephanie and Scott. Stephanie is, I love her to death, but she's a bit of a goddamn weirdo. Y'all know how I feel about glitter. I think that the shit is the devil's motherfucking blood. If you cut Satan and he threw blood all over the place, it would be goddamn glitter. Stephanie is a huge fan of glitter. She is such a huge fan of glitter, she takes that shit to the next level with glittergasms. If you want to know more about glittergasms, go to podcastintheclosethour.com. And I know what you're saying. You're saying podcast in the closet hour. That's a lot of fucking shit to say. Why in the hell would you name your podcast In the Closet if you're not gay? Obviously, you are a man and a woman. You have found love together, and now you're doing this show, but you're calling it In the Closet. Why in the fuck would you say you're in the closet if you're not in the closet? Aha! They're literally in a closet. Not the metaphorical closet, the literal closet. They record all of their shit from a tiny little closet in their home. So please go to podcastintheclosethour.com or closetpodcast.com and check out their newest episode, and you'll get a real feel of the glitter craziness and the goddamn the horror side of Scott. Because I listened to one of their episodes. I dug it, man. They're giving each other shit the whole time. It's real cool how they just don't really give a fuck to call each other on the carpet and shit. He's playing cricket sounds over to her talking about glitter. It's fucking fantastic. I don't really think it falls into a genre per se. You know, we got the comedy here. We got the horror here. It's just a real mixed bag of insanity. It seems like nothing's off topic for these cats. Podcastintheclosethour.com. Scott sort of keeps the whole show together, as far as I can tell.
Yep.
And then Steph just sort of loses her fucking... She's sort of the me of the Pitch podcast. Scott's sort of the Duncan Dave. Steph is definitely the Maxwell, because she don't give a fuck.
Nope.
They talk about everything. TV shows, movies, music, news. Scott, like I said, is real big into horror and gore. He's been a big wrestling fan since the 80s. I know we've chatted about some of that stuff back and forth on the interwebs there. So, laid back cats, they love fucking horror, unicorns, and glitter.
Yeah.
So, if you're a police officer, detective, and you've got some murders in your town, and the local paper has dubbed them the gore and glitter killings, then you're definitely going to want to go to podcastintheclosethour.com and maybe bring in Scott and Stephanie for some questioning. Every pitch episode consists of 5 segments: Steph's Uber updates, pitching a fit, weekly confessional, WTF news, and the last minute pitch. You know good and hell well that's more structured than you'll ever fucking get here at badboardy.com. So go to podcastintheclosethour.com or closetpodcast.com. You can also search them out on iTunes and Stitchers and all that other goddamn shit that you wonderful people love to download shit onto your fucking iPods and pads and pips and plaids. At Two Closet Monsters on Twitter, podcastintheclosethour.com. Go there, check it out. You too could become a pitch bitch today.
Pitch bitches.
Thank you, Maxwell.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate that ad. It came out way better than I expected.
And also, are you saying you didn't have any faith in him?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because that's real fucked up. You hear him, Maxwell? He's being real fucked up about it. Anyway.
Don't listen to him.
I forgot what I was going to say. What was I saying? Don't do this to me.
Maxwell liked the crickets.
Oh, he also is the deciding factor, the deciding vote on y'all being called pitch bitches. Y'all are my pitch bitches, and I love you so much. I just want to hug all my pitch bitches.
Thanks a lot, Maxwell.
And make them scarves.
Thanks a fucking lot.
Yeah.
Now you're a pitch bitch, too.
You're an honorary pitch bitch.
Oh.
I'll make you a scarf. No, for real, I don't know how to make scarves. Oh.
It's easy for him to be a pitch bitch and not be here dealing with all your unicorns and glitter and craziness.
You say dealing with like it's a bad thing.
Living with glitter obsession.
Well, yeah.
I have to live with it.
You don't always have glitter somewhere on you.
I wipe my ass and I find glitter.
No, you don't.
I do. I do, people. I do.
He's lying. He's a fucking liar.
So anyway, there's my last minute pitch.
Okay. Well, so that brings me to my last minute pitch. My last minute pitch is glitter.
Ah! No!
No, I thought that was so fucking hilarious how he was like, it's like the devil's fucking blood. If he were to fucking cut himself and bleed out everywhere, it's the devil's blood, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I want to pitch glitter. Okay? Alright? Yes, I am a glittergasm. I am the glitter goddess. I am all things glitter and unicorn. I am a fucking unicorn. I'm a glittery motherfucking unicorn.
And I'm a victim of all of this.
He is a victim in all of this. But he gets to look at my glittery horn. You wanna stroke my glittery horn?
No.
Nay.
No.
Too much fun with that. So here's what I want to say about glitter. First of all, what do you not like about it?
It never goes away.
Okay.
Also, it's glass.
Very, very, very small, tiny, teeny, tiny pieces of glass.
I don't want to wipe my ass and find colorful glass.
There's some poetry in that. I don't want to wipe my ass and find colorful glass. There's something poetic in that. I'm just saying.
I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Apparently. What rhymes with apparently? Karen Lee? Who's Karen Lee?
What the hell?
I don't know anymore. I don't know. Anyways, so you don't like that it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the problem with it not going away? What's the problem with that?
Because you don't always want glitter around.
Why?
Well, let's say your cat died and you had your friends over. Knock on wood, we don't want any cats dead. Say you had friends over to mourn your cat. It's highly inappropriate to have glitter laying around when you're mourning.
When I die, I want glitter all over the goddamn place.
You won't know.
I want glitter all over the fucking place.
There'll be dirt all over the place.
You would do that to me.
Yeah, you're gonna get buried.
See, this is why I said that he's dirtier than I am. No, yes, bury me, cremate me, what the fuck ever. But I mean around the house. Just let there be glitter. Just anywhere and everywhere. Glitter enhances everything. Glitter makes everything better.
No.
What is the problem with it sticking
Glitter
to you?
has ruined Halloween for me. All the fucking Halloween decorations that come out every year are covered in glitter. Fuck glitter. Hashtag fuck glitter.
I don't think we can be together. If I knew that you felt this strongly, I might not have said yes.
Well, it's too late.
Well, it is too late for you, Buster, because nobody's going to change the fact that I love glitter. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I like the fine glitter. There's the chunky glitter. That's not really my favorite, but I like the fine glitter. And, like, it was funny because, like, we set up the Christmas tree last night, and there was glitter everywhere, of course. You know, that's one of the reasons I love Christmas, is because of all the glitter and all the lights. Those are two of my biggest things in life. Year-round, so it's perfect. That's why I like Christmas. And I noticed that there was some glitter in my recliner, and for a split second I thought, oh, I'll just dust it off. And I said, why? It is beautiful. One of the most beautiful things in the entire world. So you want it to
be on your ass?
I don't care where it is. It will enhance wherever it is.
No.
It will enhance.
Sorry.
It's in your hair, enhances your hair.
No.
It's on your nails, enhances your nails. It's on your left boobie, enhances your left boobie. I mean, glitter enhances everything. I promise you.
Glitter is the STD of the craft world.
Have you ever taken glitter and just grabbed a whole big ball of it and thrown it up into the sky and over, like on a really nice, pretty sunny day?
Can't say I have.
And thrown it into the lake?
Can't say I have.
It is one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see in your whole fucking life. It's so fucking beautiful. It is, because then you see it floating down all shimmery, and then it floats into the water, and the water's already glimmering, and then the glitter makes it glimmer even more, and it's just so fucking pretty.
Not really, no.
Well, what the fuck ever, fuck you. Go stick your dick in a shoe.
Is that really how you want to close out the show? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Go stick your dick in a shoe. I'm done. Oh, that's what I want all of my pitch bitches to do, is go get some glitter, throw it up in the air in the sunlight. Make sure you at least do it above a puddle, so that way you can watch it when it falls into the water.
I hope it gets in your eyes.
He doesn't love y'all like I do. He's a dick. He's such a dick. Don't worry. I'm divorcing him last Saturday, so it's okay. It'll be just us eventually, guys.
So we'll just leave the episode on a cliffhanger. Will we or will we not still be one in the closet come next week?
We will. We've already got our Christmas notes written up.
Oh, shit. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and give you guys our social media, so stay tuned for that.
And we'll see you next week in the closet, guys.
We'll see you next week in the closet.
Hey, pitch bitches. It's your girl Steph here. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew how to get in touch with us. Give you all of our social media information. So, first of all, you could subscribe to us on iTunes, and when you're subscribed to us, you get our episode right away. That is the quickest way to get a hold of our episode, which is always put out at the beginning of the week. You can also get at us on Twitter. Our show's Twitter account is at 2ClosetMonsters. That is the number 2 Closet Monsters. Or if you want to tweet at me, I'll respond, all that good stuff. Just get me at Glittergasm. That is GLITTERGAAASM. That is 4 A's, Glittergasm.
And of course, if you guys want to follow my personal Twitter, then you can find me at ScottOpic. That's SCOTTOPIC. And you're more than welcome to tweet us on any of the accounts. Let us know what you think of the show. Questions, comments, whatever you have, we'll respond. Also, you can find our community group on Facebook by searching Podcast in the Closet Hour. And there you'll be able to talk to other listeners like yourself about the show. And
other pitch bitches about the show.
Other pitch bitches. And in addition to that, you can find us on YouTube and search in the same way, Podcast in the Closet Hour. We have a channel there. Make sure you subscribe. And that way you will be able to get every enhanced version of the podcast, as well as possible different videos in the future.
You can also get us on Instagram, where you can see pictures of us inside and outside of the closet. Our Instagram account is at 2monstersinthecloset. That is the number 2 monsters in the closet. Or you can always shoot us an email as well. We're always up for emails. It is theclosetdwellers@gmail.com.
Yeah, feel free to, like I said, with our Twitter, send questions, comments, anything that you might want to know or say about the show, send it to our email. That would be the best way to get in touch with us. But of course, the best place to find all of our contact information and much more.
In case you didn't want to listen to that other bullshit that we just said.
Yeah, in case you don't want to listen to this shit every week, because this is going to be on every week, go to podcastintheclosethour.com or a shorter address, closetpodcast.com. And there you'll find information about us as a couple and as podcasters. You'll find pictures from our Instagram, and more importantly, you can find all the contact information we just gave to you on our contact page. So make sure you visit podcastintheclosethour.com, and make sure, if you don't subscribe to us on iTunes, pick up our RSS feed so you get every episode every week. So there's all of our social media madness.